Today we are here with
Sheldon Kidd.
Mr. Sheldon Kidd. Can you tell me a little bit about your background?
Well, I was born in Eden Hill, Jacks River. I currently live in Hamilton Mountain. I am a teacher by profession. I attended the Micro Teachers College where I majored in social studies and religious education. A few years after, I became a guidance counselor, and I'm currently employed at St. Mary High School as a guidance counselor. So I became a teacher and was a teacher and maintained my profession as a teacher even when I was elected in 2016 as counselor of the Orocavesa division.
Mr. Sheldon Kidd, what's the difference between the responsibility of a councillor and an MP?
The councillor would be responsible for water, lighting, garbage collection, among other things. For example, if water is not distributed in a community, it is the responsibility of the parish council to provide water by chucking it to that particular area. If for any reason the water supply is disrupted due to a broken main for a period of time because NWC is working on a plant or is working on the pipe, then the responsibility of the council is to truck water to the area. If street lights are missing or if street lights are needed in a particular area, it's the council's responsibility to apply for and lobby for lighting in that area by providing additional lights for the light poles. Councillors are also indirectly responsible for ensuring that garbage is being collected in a particular area. Councillors work in tandem with NSWMA or the solid waste unit to ensure that garbage are collected on time and the health of the citizens are preserved. So councillors has jurisdiction for a smaller zone than an MP. So the area that the councillor is responsible for is referred to the division. However, the MP is responsible for the constituency. And each constituency is made up of several divisions. For example, the constituency of Western St. Mary is made up of the Orocavesa division, the Boscobel division, the Gale division, the Coronal division, and the Retreat division. So the MP has a larger area over which he has jurisdiction, and he would be responsible for the maintenance and the upkeep of main roads or roads that are under the responsibility of NAA, National Works Agency, while the council would be responsible for parochial roadways or parish council roads, side roads, so to speak. For example, in the Galena area, we have 3 Miles Road, we have Lighthouse Road, we have America Alley, we have Rockville Roadway. All of those would be the responsibility of the parish council. The MP now would be responsible for the main road, the main road, the NAA road, which the side roads or the parochial roads would come from those main roads. So those would be the off roads. The MP has responsibility for the entire constituency as it relates to health, to ensure that our health centers are available to serve the needs of the people, to ensure that other amenities and infrastructures are in place, whilst the council would be just concentrating on just the community itself.
How long did you spend as a councillor and what are your accomplishments?
I was a councillor for 7 years, from November 28, 2016 until February 26, 2025. During my tenure as councillor, I fixed 17 parochial roadway, inclusive of Rockville in Galena, Wentworth in Galena, Miracle Alley in Galena, and I think I had mentioned Rockville as well. I fixed Pompey and Oldham and Tivoli in Hamilton Mountain, and Bondo Road in Masonal, Kidland roadways from Masonal to Kidland, from Grandstone to Kidland. I had done Villa Road. During my tenure, the Orokobesa Health Center, the roof of the Orokobesa Health Center was eroded, and I had written to NERA for funding, and a new roof was being installed on the Orokobesa Health Center. I lobbied for and got funding to build 2 bridges in the Orokobesa area. One at Liberty Castle and one at an area behind the clinic that is referred to as Saddam. The Orokobesa Market Bathroom facility had collapsed, and I had built a new bathroom facility for that particular area. I also had given funding from time to time as it relates to enhancement of educational programs. For example, when a sports day was being held, I would have provided trophies for the school within my particular division. When it's graduation, I would have provided funding for trophies for students who have done well, and also for prize giving, I would have given funding and trophies for same as well.
What are some things that you wanted to do but didn't get the chance to do them?
There are a number of areas without street lights. Numerous areas were in darkness, and I provided street light for those areas. There were street lights that were needed in Tank Lane, street lights that were needed at Lighthouse Road, street lights that were needed in Hamilton Mountain, Kidland, Canopon, Pondside, Oldham, several areas across the division. There were areas that were without water, any form of water source, and I had given tanks or placed tanks at strategic areas in the community. For example, Lighthouse Road was given a tank, and then the water truck from the parish council would come and full that particular tank. One was provided to Brooklyn Road. No, 2 were provided to Brooklyn Road. One was provided to Lookout, and the other one was provided to the people of Masonal. And then periodically, water would be trucked to these areas that are strategically located where no pipeline exists. There are a number of communities too where garbage collection has never been done, and I ensure that the garbage garbage was collected in those areas. For example, Kidland has never had garbage collection. Brooklyn Road too has never had garbage collection. And when I became councillor, I ensured that garbage was collected in those particular areas. The Hamilton Mountain Community Center was without windows. Some of the windows, it was a community center that was built, but it was incomplete. So I had provided 6 windows for that community center, and this was done out of my own pocket. I got no government funding. It was my personal money that I had used to put in those windows at the Hamilton Mountain Community Center. And it was my money too that I had used to place strategically the tanks in the communities that where they were placed.
What are some of the challenges you face as a councillor?
My greatest challenge is when people within the division or within the constituency feels that more can be done by you when you are doing your best. So they have asked you for help,
Yeah.
and you have said to them, for example, they asked you for 300 blocks, and you have given them 200, and sometimes they go and they tell others that you have done nothing for them. That has
Yeah.
created an emotional void.
Hurt your feelings.
Yes, man, you are hurt because you have tried your best to assist them.
Yeah.
Some persons have told you that they need some zincs for a roof. You can't do the entire roof. For example, we had a fund, local economic development fund, where we get $300,000 for 6 months. Now, $300,000 means that if I give 15%, $20,000, the money done.
Money done.
Exactly. Or 20%, $15,000, and the money done.
Money done.
Persons believe that you have unlimited amount of money, and when you do offer them some funding, they tell other persons that charge us one little $15,000 and give me or one little $20,000, but that is the best that you can do based on the resources that are available to you.
Yeah.
So that is my greatest challenge, when people believe that you have more money and you can do more for them, but you are being mean.
Yeah.
When you have tried your best. Sometimes, even when there is a debt, you go in your pocket and you assist people in paying for the funeral package, and people still believe that you can do more. So even when you have contributed some money towards the funeral package, people still are expecting that when you come to the grave digging, you still contribute some rum. And when you come to the 9-night, if you do come to the 9-night, you must contribute something again.
Yeah.
That is my greatest obstacle.
Yeah.
Where people believe that more can be done, and most of the times they are never satisfied.
Never satisfied.
Yes, and a few people show their appreciation for what you have done for them, and so sometimes you are disheartened because you become despondent. You become frustrated because you have done so much, but it is not appreciated.
Yeah. What made you decide to enter politics?
I entered politics because I see the need to help people. And then at the time when I entered politics, there were a number of things that needed to be done by the present councillor that was not done. And I felt that if I had offered myself, then more could be done if I had gotten the job, which I did get, and I did do more than what was done by that present councillor. In fact, there were several garbage receptacles in the Orocabessa division. Some of them were incomplete. Some of them the doors, are what you would call the gateway for the receptacles, were broken off, and dogs would have normally gone there and graduate everything, and it makes the place look unhealthy and unsightly. So during my tenure, I made, rather than gates, I made solid gates. Gates that were not transparent, where the garbage could not have been blown through the gateway, but solid gates where when the garbage has been put in, it is locked away and remain there until the truck comes to take it away. So I remember the one was at the Orokobesa Health Center. Just imagine whatever was stored there, gauze from patients, other form of garbage, and then the dogs come and graduate away. It is the health center where one focuses on health care, and then to see garbage in that particular vicinity, it was unsightly, and I had to ensure that a gate was made for that garbage receptacle. One was at the entrance of Berwick, and that other no gate. In fact, it was incomplete. So I had to the gate was broken off. I had to make some adjustment, revamp the construction process, put solid wall in front of the area, and then erected a gate on it, extended the height of the receptacle so that it could hold more garbage. So these are some of the things. The one at in Orokobesa Square at Crossroad, that had on no gate as well, and I had to ensure that a gate was placed there so that that people could traverse and feel comfortable in their own space. Because what used to happen is that as soon as person placed the garbage in the receptacle, dogs would come overnight, and then in the morning, orgy. It was just unsightly. Pampers, a whole lot of stuff was scattered around the area, and that was not healthy. So I had to do something about that.
If you weren't into politics, is there anything else you would try?
Yeah, man.
You're not tell me something random like you'd be a swimmer.
No, man. I am currently
Yeah.
I am currently
Yeah.
a teacher
Yeah.
and a guidance counselor. Right. So when I became a counselor, I never resigned
Yeah.
as a guidance counselor.
Yeah.
I never resigned as a teacher.
Yeah.
So I'm a teacher, I'm a guidance counselor.
Yeah.
Yes. But there's something else that I would have done. There's a radio station in Jacks River
Yeah.
at Eden Park Sports Complex.
Yeah.
I had a program on that station
Yeah.
by the name of Common Issues.
Yeah.
So I
Would be a radio host.
yes, man, I used to host that particular program. It got a lot of listenership.
Yeah.
However, based on the magnitude of work that I had to do
Yeah.
as counselor and
Yeah.
as teacher,
Yeah.
it was overwhelming. So I had to
Overwhelming.
discontinue that particular program. But a lot of people would have listened to it.
Yeah.
When I hear people from Walkerswood, from Ocheres,
Yeah.
from other areas
Yeah.
outside of St. Mary, calling,
Yeah.
giving greetings,
Yeah.
telling you that they have enjoyed the program, then it touched you in some way to know that
Yeah.
you are able to make other people happy.
Make a difference.
Yes, and
Yeah.
you have touched their lives. So that is something that I would have continued if I had the time, or something that I would do.
Yeah.
But as I said,
Yeah.
I had to stop
Yeah.
based on the fact that
Yeah.
it was overwhelming for me. It's one person,
Yeah.
and I couldn't do so much.
Yeah. Do so
Yes,
much.
yes.
Yeah. Me understand. But that sounds like a fantastic program.
Yeah, man. Common Issues.
What went wrong? Why you didn't win the last election?
Nothing went wrong.
Yeah.
Nothing went wrong.
Yeah.
I served the people as best as I could. However,
Yeah.
the area
Yeah.
that I had served the people is a predominantly
Yeah.
PMP zone. It's a
PMP
predominantly
Yeah.
PMP area.
Yeah.
And even though I had done my best and I had served both PMP and JLP alike,
Yeah.
when the new candidate was introduced to the people,
Yeah.
they preferred to give
Yeah.
that young man a
A
chance.
chance.
And say, because they are saying he's one of us, he's a
Yeah.
PMP,
Yeah.
so let us give him a chance. So all
Yeah.
they did was to just come out in their numbers, and
Yeah.
they gave him a chance,
Oh.
and he won. But my legacy still lingers.
Yeah.
There are many roadways, there are many tanks that are now, the tanks that I had
Yeah.
put up in the communities,
Yeah.
are now empty.
Yeah.
People are begging me to take up back the tanks before they are crystallized,
Yeah.
and no water has been in the tanks for months.
Yeah. You can't manage your work.
The garbage collection has
Yeah.
stopped in several communities
Yeah.
where I had introduced same.
Yeah.
Well, the street lights are still there, but
Yeah.
he is missing in action.
Yeah.
People are not seeing him. In fact, people people from time to time are asking me to do them favors, and I have to tell them that I am
Yeah.
not the councillor,
Yeah.
and the councillor is this person,
Yeah.
and they should contact that particular person.
Oh.
So many persons at present
Yeah.
have missed the work that I used to do, and have been begging me to return
Yeah.
to representational politics,
Yeah.
so that they can be served the way that I used to serve them.
The people, we feel like the people that regret not voting for you, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, they regret it.
Many,
They regret it.
many of them have regretted
But
that.
we don't have to go wait, people, till the next election. Yeah, man. We don't have to go wait.
Which is about 2 years from now.
2 years. We'll have 2 years are long, you know. Maybe long for someone, but 2 years are long. You see me? So, people, give Mr. Kid a chance again. You see me? Yeah, man. He's a man for the job. Anything else you like to say?
No, you have just said it.
Yeah.
I have done well. I have done the job.
Yeah.
I have served the people well.
Yeah.
Some of the people have asked for me to return.
Yeah.
If they want me to return, if they appreciate, because sometimes it's a Jamaican saying, the ass never know the use until you lose it.
That's true.
No, many persons who didn't appreciate what I was doing know that they can compare. They have a comparison. They recognize that Mr. Kid was doing well.
Yeah.
Yes. So now that you have recognized that I am doing well, just return the kid. Return.
Yeah. A child shall lead the way.
Yeah, man. Just return the kid.
Yeah.
So that I can continue to serve the people of the Orokobesa division.
I remember you're watching Views of the People. Don't be evil. Don't separate the people. Watch Views of the People. All right. Thank you for your time.
So.